What?
You know, transients, vagrants, hobos, whatever. If I'm going to be calling this place home for the next few years, I'm going to need a steady food supply.
Gore, that's great. I mean, also super illegal, totally not condoning cannibalism or whatever.
Isn't your school mascot the Wendigo? Jeez, I think one of my stupid roommates just blew himself up. Man, these guys are so weird. I gotta go. Good talk, MW.
Well, that was fun. Best of luck to you, Gore. It sounds like you're gonna need it. And that brings me to our special guest tonight. You might know him from his profile on our university's website, or from his recent appearance on the local news after the riot at this year's homecoming game. Our very own Dean Flavius Edward Higgins.
Good evening, Miss Wood. Or good morning, I guess.
That's Morningwood, sir.
Morning, yes. Sorry, I'm not used to being up at this hour. I'm not much of a night owl these days, what with university business, you know. Budgets to balance, football players to wrangle. But it's great to be here with you, Miss Wood.
Morningwood. So I understand you have some proclamations to share with us.
Sorry. What kind of show is this again?
A used top rated Dean Flavius Higgins. Anyone ever call you Dean Flav?
Absolutely not. Right. Announcements. First, Sam, the proprietor of AU's favorite pub, the Ironclad, would like to introduce her latest microbrew creation. It's called Eldritch Stout, and this week it's 2 for 1. Sam also suggests that you maybe change things up a bit at the pub jukebox. Perhaps tonight's the night we don't play the same tired song over and over. Namely, there have been some strenuous objections to, Go West by the Village People.
Oh, wait, I think I know that one. This is it, right?
Yes, that one. Thank you. She requests that you stop playing that one.
No promises.
More announcements? We have a message from Dr. Ferdinand, Professor of Economics. Dear fellow professors, come morning, as you prepare to guide your students on their journey to delve into the mysteries of the universe, please keep in mind that the last poppy seed bagel in the faculty lounge is mine, as I have clearly called dibs. Well, okay then, Doctor, we certainly understand the sanctity of dibs. That bagel is yours. Also, the groundskeeper would like to remind everyone to stay off the grass between 4:20 and 4:21 p.m. today, as the gibbous moon is waning and, well, obviously, your safety cannot be guaranteed.
That sounds ominous. What, are we having a rampant chupacabra problem again?
No. And finally, please show your support today for our women's bocce ball team, the Wendigos, in our match against our longtime rivals, the Miskatonic University Cephalopods. Yes, very nice sound effects. I like that. What fun.
Happy to help, sir. Anything else for us, Dean Flav?
That's... no. Thank you, Miss would. Goodbye, students, esteemed faculty, and generous alumni. And thank you for your enthusiastic support of WHAU, Alexandria University Radio. Ia Wendigos.
Now that we've got business out of the way, it's time to move on to the evening's entertainment. That's right, guys, we're cracking open the Alexandria Archives. Here at AU, we're more than just a school. We're a community. Ever since our founder launched his first disastrous attempt at establishing an institution of higher learning here on the outskirts of our scenic Dismal Swamp, Alexandria has been home to all kinds of characters. So tonight, we'll be presenting a story contributed by one of your Alexandria brethren. Turn up the volume or plug in those overpriced Bluetooth headphones. I've got a real treat for you. I found an audio file waiting for me on my desktop just a few days ago, and nobody could tell me exactly how it got there. I can't tell you much about the listener who sent us this submission, but as soon as I listened to it, I knew it needed to be heard. From us to you, here's their story.
My name is Lisa Mendez. In August of 2013, I moved back to Alexandria. For the bird watchers, Alexandria is a sleepy college town that sits on the borders of North Carolina's Dismal Swamp State Park. For the college kids, it's a good football team, solid pizza joints, and bars where no one looks twice at a fake ID. For townies like me, it's the kind of place where people are born in, and they die. Of course, I hated it. I left for school, did some traveling, and then I spent 3 years working for Google in Austin as a part of a system admin team. I never thought that I'd move back to Alexandria. I was happy in Texas. I had a girlfriend. The drinks were good, and the food trucks were plenty. 3 years and things were going great, until they weren't. Samantha and I broke up. Then Google started pulling money away from their SA department. So when my mom got sick in May, I knew I had to cut my losses. It was time to go home. For a while, at least. That's what I told myself. There aren't a lot of tech firms in that part of North Carolina, east of Raleigh, but I managed to find an SA job at Gibeus Systems Development. The team was way smaller than I was used to, only 3 people, including me. It was a 24/7 kind of place. Whenever there was a new systems rollout, one of us got stuck with overnight babysitting duty. Drink lots of coffee, make sure the servers don't catch fire, that kind of thing. No big deal. Being the new girl, I managed to not get the short straw for the first 2 rollouts after I was hired. But by October, it was my turn. I didn't really mind, to be honest. I'd pulled all-nighters at Google before. Between work and taking care of my mom, my schedule was always packed. I was kind of looking forward to having time for myself for a change. It would be nice to just watch a movie, maybe play some Warcraft. Distractions. It was just after 1 a.m., and I was finishing up some cheap 80s puppet monster horror movie when my support window popped up. Computer acting funny, the message read. All my windows closed, and now some video is playing on my screen. Maybe a virus? Can you help me, please? I groaned. It was just my luck. Rita Carlsworth. I didn't recognize the name, but then I was never the mingling type. After a minute of staring at the message window, I rubbed my eyes and typed back, "What's your IP address?" I asked her. "I'll go in remotely." A minute passed. 2, 3. No answer. "Still with me, Rita?" I tried again. Radio silence. I sighed and pulled up the employee directory, which I had been avoiding until now because I was tired and I felt like being lazy. I found Rita's IP address, along with her department and floor number. She was on the 4th floor, 2 floors below me, in accounts payable. I pulled up my remote terminal and entered Rita's IP address. An error message popped up. "The address you are trying to access is not available.